Hello, my name is Galih Imanuwar. I want to review a fiction novel written by Louisa May Alcott. This novel has the title Little Woman. This novel has 477 pages. The story in this novel is set in 19th century, more correctly when there was a civil war in America in 1861 until 1865 on Christmas Day. I choose this novel because when I search a list of good classic novel in the internet, this novel appeared on the list. This novel was also adapted into a movie. By adapting this novel to a movie, it will make easier for readers who are a little bit lazy to read to understand the whole story because there are many pages of this novel, and that's why I decided to choose this book. For character, they are Josephine March, Meg March, Beth March, Amy March, Laurie Lawrence, Marmee, Mr. March, and others side characters. This story begins with how life revolves around the March family. After the four girls were left by their father to serve as a soldier who were in the war, the March family used to be a fairly well-off family. But their condition changed, so that his family had to live a simple life. The March girls' life changed when they ventured to meet their neighbor, named Theodore Lawrence, or who often introduced himself as Laurie. Laurie is a young man who initially life confined in his magnificent house, feels lonely because he has no friend, and doesn't dare to be with his grandfather. Jo, a girl who generally boyish personality, intends to dance Laurie out of her comfort zone and join the March girls. Laurie agreed and soon become a part of this girl's life and adventures. Overall, this book is very interesting. The 19th century setting created a new paradigm for its reader. How life rolls there, transportation, food, socializing, and how to dress. Daily life and its conflict are presented beautifully, although not many conflicts are highlighted, and because the plot is quite slow, it might make the reader a bit bored in the middle of the story. Very interesting, because reading books make readers get a flow of life, listen without being taught. The things that I like best about the book are, although this book was first published in America in 1868, the dynamic of life presented by this book are still suitable from readers from Indonesia, where culturally it is very different from America even after decades. The characters in this book are very clear and strong. Not only that, even the setting of the place is clearly described, so that the reader's imagination can fly freely into the 19th century. Honestly, there's not much I don't like, but there are some things that I don't like, such as Laurie's character, who is not gentle, and then Amy's character. She doesn't want to be called a child, even though she is a youngest child in her family. And also the plot is quite slow in the beginning that makes me bored. Money is a needful and precious thing, and when well used a noble thing, but I never want you to think it is the first only prize to strive for. I'd rather see you poor man's wife, if you were happy, beloved, and contented, than queens on thrones without self-respect and peace. Yes, I would recommend this book to my friends because this novel has a good plot and uncomplicated story. The characters in this book are very clear and strong, although the plot seems slow at the beginning, which make readers feel a little bored, but this novel is still worth to be read, and that's why I would recommend to my friends.